Hey, what's up guys? My name is Sang. I'm the owner of DILITRU and this is my office. Come on inside. Over here, all the skate decks are decks that I've collected over the 10 years I was in fashion. These are some of the favorite brands that I really enjoyed following, you know, like the 100's been around forever, Supreme, Babe, like this MILF board I just got, I was born Year of the Rabbit. These are all things I grew up with, playing Pac-Man or watching Back to the Future. I have these Modernica chairs that I got from LACMA. They're like, they collabed with Studio Ghibli. These are limited to 100, but I got really lucky. I attended it near the end of the show. I think they were on sale, but I was able to get No Face and the suit chairs. I also got this from a flea market, Mazinga. One of the first cartoons I watched growing up. Obviously I watched a lot of other things, such as Dragon Ball and like Star Wars. So I have a couple of things around. I have like the porcelain incense containers of kind of my favorite characters or the bad guys. Obviously I like Goku too, or Master Roshi, so I have their toys too. Then over here we have some Star Wars collectibles. Boba Fett is my favorite character. I mean, these are obviously the Mandalorian set, but I have like Boba Fett bobblehead. I had someone at Starbucks actually paint this for me. He was painting and then I asked him if he could paint me a Boba Fett character and he did. I got a bear break, and I'm not too crazy about Jedis, but I love the black saber, and I actually got one from Disneyland. A little bit embarrassing, but I really think it's cool. Yeah, I also have Tom and Jerry. It's a cartoon that I also grew up watching as well. I'm really into Studio Ghibli, so I have Calcifer over here from Howl's Moving Castle. And up here, I have a Bruce Lee print from a local artist from LA named Tommy. And then this DGK hologram Bruce Lee skateboard. This is the first like martial arts movie I watched with my dad. So a lot of stuff is very nostalgic, and it is a little bit of like how I grew up, my childhood. You know, I like to portray the same stuff with like jewelry as well. I like pieces that have meanings, that tell a story. And when you come into my office, like when you look at the prints or skateboard or any of this stuff, this is all like a little bit a part of me, like who I am. What I grew up with, what I watched, what inspired me, who I am today. So if we walk over here, these are some of the stuff that I grew up also like looking into. I collect a lot of Popeye magazines or like Go Out and Fudge. So when I was in fashion, this was very inspirational for me. I feel like other countries have different styles, and I loved seeing that creativity of that. So I used to collect that. Obviously I have other books of different artists or sneakers, Banksy, Keith Haring, or even like Andrew Archer. But yeah, these are also prints that I got. Most of these are local artists. This Kobe poster is a poster that I had growing up. But yeah, big Kobe fan, big Laker fan. I got this from Silver Lake, a brand called Kill Spencer. They had a limited run for this basketball, so I was able to catch that. I was into graffiti growing up. I was not good at it, but I loved how they were able to just make these letters look like art. And it was almost like you're deciphering them. And Saber obviously was like one of the first few pieces I've seen in person. This is the LA River. I believe this is still there. So one of the newer artists, not newer, but artists that I've been following is James Jean, and I was able to get one of his prints. This is actually from one of his books. The Kobe and Jordan prints over here. This is from an artist in Long Beach named JCRO. For me, it was just very unique. I haven't seen like a portrait of players or anyone in this kind of design. So down here, this is a custom neon sign that I received from a friend of mine. It says Tanbam in Korean, which means sweet night. You might have seen it on a Korean drama called Itaewon Class. He thought it was funny because I drink soju and I have like the Jinro tattoo on my hand as well. So this is like an office warming gift for me. So if we go over here, these are some of the stuff that I'm showcasing. These are projects that I've done on my own, but we'll get to that later. But if you look down here, this is a friend of mine named Marielle. She actually painted it, but this is obviously the rug version of it, Frank Ocean. So if we walk over here, this is where I do most of my work. I do grills as well. As you can see, I'm getting ready to ship out some of these rings. My certificate from attending GIA as a diamond graduate. This is one of my favorite pieces from one of my friends named Mr. 44, and this was actually a gift from him when I was a lot younger, when I couldn't afford anything, but he gifted this last one of 5, I believe, for me. So up here, this is a good friend of mine named J-Dub. She's a photographer, and she created this Korean flag, a big sneakerhead, and I'm also Korean, so this was a no-brainer for me to get and have on my wall. So if we walk over here, you know, we were talking about sneakers. These are a few of the sneakers that I have. Most of these are sneakers that are shipped to my office, so my wife doesn't know, but only Travis's I have. These are from Shoe Surgeon. I love the pattern of the color. I thought this was just probably my favorite, so not silhouette, but colorway ever made. I have these Waves Air Max 1s that JBF customized as well. I think LeBron wore these, and like there was a lot of hype, and I actually really love the wave design. And then these are some other toys I have. Cause, obviously from top to bottom, another James Jean piece, and a little Bape Milo piece that Joshua designed. So this one's really unique too. And then let me show you some of my favorite sneakers that I have. This one is a Air Max 1 collabed with my good friend Youngin. He's a Grammy award-winning sound engineer. So he's worked with Hit Boy and Nas, and to see how hard he's worked to be where he's at right now and to collaborate with Nike was huge for me. So I had him sign these, and I'm most likely never gonna wear these. These are shoes that another good friend of mine that goes by Rice Patty created for me, and these are all Korean inspired Cortezes. We grew up wearing Cortezes when we were younger. The shoes definitely have a lot of meaning for both of us. And then these are also shoes that Rice Patty customized. You have the tiger camo that represents a tiger and Korea, and then we also have the red and blue that represents the Korea as well. And then this last pair is also from JBF Customs. This is a 4 out of 10. If you had Nintendo, you will know exactly what this is. This is Duck Hunt. Yeah, it has like the duck colors. I really love these, and I really love the gum bottoms on these as well. I think the details on these are really crazy. So over here, this is pretty much almost the last part of the office. These are some of the other Star Wars characters that I have. R2-D2 Lego, a lot of the Gundams that I used to watch. I also got this Kobe piece as a office warming gift from a home friend of mine, and I actually love collecting the 100% bear bricks. This is kind of like my thing. The bigger ones, not too much, but the little ones for sure. And then if you look over here, this ceramic dinosaur pot was created by my little brother. Yeah, I'm so proud of what he's been doing. He's an artist out in LA. This is also a painting that he did. I purchased it from a gallery. I feel like it represented me and my brother, so I got this from my office. So now let's go check out some of the pieces. I started DILITRU about 2 years ago. The brand DILITRU means diligence and trust. The most important thing when you're choosing a jeweler is trust. And when you come to DILITRU, you will get the best experience, the best craftsmanship, and the best prices. I attended GIA as well. I'm a diamond graduate. So everything we make here is custom, from pendants to rings, or even to grills. If you have an idea or even a sketch of it, we can bring that to life. So here are some pieces that we recently made. This is a Ghost Stop case that comes out. It has the Ghost Stop inside. Ghost Stop is a Korean traditional card game that I saw my parents play growing up. When the top comes off, it becomes a pendant. And this is the Korean national flag. And the design was inspired by Korean architecture. And this is 14 karat gold. And the next thing are 2 SOJ rings. These are rings from a video game called Diablo. It has sapphires with diamonds around it. It's just a video game inspo, so this is kind of where if you have an idea or sketch, we can bring it to life. This is a perfect example. And there's another ring that's very Korean inspired. This is also the Korean national flag, and then it also has the Korean patterns on the side. So as you can see, a lot of these pieces are inspired by my culture and my upbringing. For example, another one would be these two Korean traditional masks. This is a man and a woman. This is something that you get when a couple gets married and then they're given these masks. I also created shape of Korea with also the national flowers embedded on top. So all these ideas are stuff clients thought of and I help them bring it to life. So this year is the Year of the Dragon, as you know, and this was inspired by that, with two dragons holding the pendant, and the pendant is a wolf wearing sheepskin. This is also 14 karat yellow gold, but we have the bail over here on 24 karat, so we can take the twin dragon heads on and off. So we also have grills. These are top 8th in 14 karat yellow. If you wanted to customize these, whether engraving or iced out or other gemstones, that is something we can do. I have another one that has a star on top, so this is another option. Any ideas you have, whether you have a reference picture or just an idea, you can let me know and we can make it happen. So lastly, we have this Koreatown pendant. This is where I grew up. This is on a 14 karat yellow gold and white gold chain. These are 25 pointers, which means they are 0.25 karat each. If you wanted to change the chain into a Cuban or a Franco or anything else, that is possible as well. So if you want your own custom piece, you could go on Instagram and look us up on DILITRU LA and DM us, set up an appointment, and come visit us at St. Vincent Jewelry Center. St. Vincent Jewelry Center is a one-stop shop. Everything that I need here, from wax to casting and setting and diamonds and gemstones, is everything is here. And one of the most important things for me is security, and St. Vincent Jewelry Center has 24-hour surveillance. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned a little bit more about me and the process of custom jewelry. Make sure to follow us at DILITRU LA and St. Vincent Jewelry Center as well. I hope to see you soon. Peace.